It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Well, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. This defense for the Dolphins, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On play action, here's Tua. And right away, he lost the football. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bisons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. He spins free, pushes past him.
Missed.
He will not go down. And now past another. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bisons are able to...
Great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will step out of bounds all the way down in inside the 40. It's a big
The game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 30. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target, and brought down the 9-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bisons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
throw. With this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bisons have taken it. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Bisons just continue to roll. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. They hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the offense
makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another.
Because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bisons are going to be moving their foot. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's across midfield and down to the 29-yard line. A big play there.
You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bisons continue to pour it on here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard. Even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Got a man. Inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Hands it off out of the gun. Trucks over him. And he's down into the red zone at the 15. That huge lead, and some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for...
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. He'll look to, and right away he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Bisons are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3.
Ready.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The throw over the middle taken in. Only able to gain a couple there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
And again back to Komet. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up fourth down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself. But it was fourth down, and the possession changes. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on an open person. No one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown! A big play there. Here's Matt Ariza now. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Let's go. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but got at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. That's complete right side to Komet. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. A give up the middle to Akers. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Back to throw again. Akers back-to-back catches. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw again. He's got Thompson here, complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Rams. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This taken in right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a...
Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Right back to him on first down. A decent run there following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Twisting away. They can't tackle him. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 64 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit.
Sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to see.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And the pressure gets to him again. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bisons take the... And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Powers by at the 40. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a night.
And incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Bisons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed.
Comes the Rams punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Taking it about the 16. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the Montreal offense ready to take over now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Bisons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so